Hey guys, and welcome to a different kind of video. I just recorded this whole like 30-minute game and like did a commentary over it, and it got corrupted. I'm redoing this. So, if you just heard, last night I played some Clash with some friends, and I didn't actually record during it, but I decided I wanted to do a replay because it was really fun. So I might do these every so often. Let me know if you mind. I enjoy doing these, or I think I do. From what I just did. Next Clash, by the way, if you guys want to see more of this, let me know. I can probably figure out a team, like a. I'm fine with playing these guys again, just in general. If you want me to play Clash somewhere, I can actually record it so you can hear our callouts. But this game, man, it was so much fun, and I wanted to do it like a replay because I kind of popped off. You know what I'm saying? So it was just really, really, really fun. So really quick, if you don't know what this is the Replay and Riot games. This is a league game. We played Clash. Clash is like a ranked thing. It's more of like a competitive scene style. It's like LCS, but not. So I got invited by some friends to play on their Clash team. I'm like, sure, let's do it. So basically, it's a 5-man stack. You all can play any champion you want. It's ranked rule, like competitive rules, and it's really fun. So really quick, we're against Katarina mid, Set top, Rengar jungle, and a Fasting Senna Maokai bot. If you don't know what Fasting Senna is, she buys a support item. She doesn't CS, she just does damage. The Maokai takes all the CS, but she's technically the AD carry with Grasp, but she's tanky and he's tanky, and it's stupid. So, we're gonna focus on me for most of the game, for obvious reasons, because this is me. I'm the Fiora. I decided I wanted to play Fiora because when I've played Fiora in the past, I've done pretty well. I don't main her by any means. This is probably, like, I don't even think I have the very first mastery unlocked on her. Like, I don't think I have mastery 4. Like, I don't play her very often. But I know how to, and I have a nice skin. And I was like, you know, Fiora counters the set very, very well. So level 1, I just go sit under tower. I have a feeling Rengar starting red because when I play Rengar, I start red, period, because you can get, if you don't know, there's a blasting cone that's going to spawn right there. And you can do, actually, let's watch. I don't know. Can we see? The Rengar is right now sitting right here. I wonder if he does the blasting cone from here to that. It gets you a passive stack. Does he do it?
Minions have spawned.
Well, he might do it. He's hovering it. This is interesting. I haven't seen this, so I wanted to see it. Okay, so he's doing that, yeah. So when I start red, I do this exact same thing. You jump out of the bush, you get a passive stack with your Q. Now you have 2. See? That's really cool. Okay, we're gonna go back to Fog of War so you can only see what our team sees. So, yeah. So I'm going TP, Conqueror, and Flash, just like the normal build. I know he's starting red, by the way, because like I said, I play it red when I play Rengar, so I early ward. The set pings that I warded, which is true. Kind of sad that you noticed that. Right now I'm just letting wave, kind of freeze it, trying to get as much farm as I can. Now this level 1 trade, I am so used to playing against sets that take W level 1, that him taking E just kind of threw me off. So I was like, okay, so he did a lot of damage just there. I want to try to do some return damage, and I just did. So my passive is it puts a little true damage ring around him, and it heals me and does a little bit of true damage and bonus damage to him. So I'm like, okay, now that I know he takes E and his E's on a pretty good cooldown, I know that. For level 2, I take W. Right there, you can tell what order I take. Reason why is because since he took E level 1, he's gonna really want to find it. So if you notice right there, I queued into my forward-facing passive, and then I W instantly. And then the reason why I do that is because I know he's going to try to E, and my W negates his E stun and it stuns him, so I did that. Anyway, so I just follow him auto-attacking, and then he flashes away, and I flash Q, and he dies. Because I wanted that first blood really bad. So I kind of felt like Rengar would come top, but at this point I can 1v1 him. I could have 2v1 probably that, so I was like, okay, you know what? Let's not worry about it. Don't worry about my farming. I'm just kind of like ecstatic about me getting that kill. So I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. We're gonna have our mid lane. Our Neeko is kind of a newer Neeko. She doesn't really play Neeko very much, or he doesn't play Neeko very much. And you can kind of tell because, you know, Arcane Comet instead of Glacial, which I always recommend. Can I move this? Is there a way I can move this a little bit? Oh, look at that. Perfect. That kind of... What? I don't know. Anyway, so right now I'm top lane, just trying to farm. He's kind of freezing it, you notice. I'm like, well, that kind of sucks. I don't want to walk up too much because I don't know where Rengar is. But I'm just kind of hovering back a little bit. But I see Rengar right there. I'm like, okay, we know where Rengar is, so I just kind of go a little bit more aggressive in a second. Because I'm like, okay, we know he's there, so there. I wouldn't have done like a little aggro play like that if I knew Rengar, or if I didn't know where Rengar was. We're just kind of farming right here. I go for like every Q that I know I can land. I don't want to waste mana because Fiora is a very mana intensive champion. And you'll see like later on why I feel like that. So I'm just walking. I put a deep ward in. I should have put a ward probably like right here. Maybe like right here. But I kind of felt like Rengar was coming. And as you can tell, that ward paid off. I knew he was there. So what I do here is I'm pretty sure he's backing in that bush. And I started like doing a little dance because I want him to come after me. Now, am I worried about dying here? Not really, because I know I can pretty much 2v1 at this state. But the reason why I did that is because I don't want him to, he's probably still in this bush waiting now instead of backing. Dragon is about to come up, and it just came up, and he's topside, you know what I mean? So it's like, in my mind, I'm thinking, maybe they can do something, because we have lane cryo, and the Fiddlesticks, the thing about that is, they all die. So they're all kind of weak, they're pushing in lane, and then they get a little too like aggro. Oh, they don't die. Okay, that's not right now. Well, no, I thought it was. Huh, okay, well, maybe that's later in the game. Like I said, I've already watched it. So they get that, but they, instead of doing Dragon back, which I understand because Rengar's pretty much full health and probably bot side. So, you know, whatever. So top lane, I'm now freezing it because I want that dragon really, really bad. Because if you notice what dragon it is a Ocean Drake. And Ocean Drake on Fiora is really good. So right now we're just doing a little bit of trades. I try to like W his E. I try to like think, oh, when would he, if I were him, when would I E to stun me? And he never did it when I thought. Because after the level 2 thing, I think, he just was like, okay, let's not ever E until he Ws. Which is a good choice by him. So Fiddle is hanging around bot. He's not much interesting going on top lane. He's just kind of getting Scuttle. He has the control ward on drag. He's kind of low mana. I wanted him to do dragon, but he can't because low mana. So he gets the nice farm. He's mana and he gets level 6. And I'm like, okay, maybe we can do it, but there's no one bot lane. I'm like, oh, maybe they back. But also, oh, maybe they're setting up for dragon. So we decide against it. Change it so that it shows who we're up against. There. There. Now they're all finished. So me and Set have the same flash timer, and I know that. The thing I don't realize is I thought when he just got back to lane, like right now, I thought he TP'd, so I didn't think he had TP. In my mind, I never pinged it, but I'm thinking he doesn't have TP when he got back to lane. I'm like, okay, whatever. Rengar, by the way, running the Fiddlesticks down, he kind of invaded. He's a level up. He gets a nice flash. He the Katarina does an ult and tries to ignite the Fiddle, I think. Misclicks on the Nico. Is what it is. Rengar's down on farm. Yeah, Rengar's down on farm. He hasn't gotten any kills. So right now, this game's going pretty smoothly. Until this happens. Senna cheese is paying off. So I teleport instantly. Okay, this isn't good. I don't want them to get a kill. So I instantly go on the Maokai, saying that right now he's one of the swiftest. Now the Miss Fortune does a good little flash play to like guarantee the kill. I don't know if she needed the flash, but it works, okay? So I TP and I'm like instantly, I'm like, okay, we got a kill. We know that the Rengar just had to go, he went topside to back. I'm like, okay, I'm doing dragon. Period. Ocean dragon is so good on me. I don't care if I die taking this. Like, this is the dragon I want. So I won't die, but I'll get pretty damn close. So I get really, really close to dying. I reach it as hard as I can. Then the misfortune does the exact same thing until the fiddlesticks can get there. Now we're getting that. They have no idea, because she would probably walk down, but she doesn't. They probably didn't think we were doing it. So we know they have vision there. They didn't even walk up to try to contest. I don't think they knew we were doing it. So I just used my teleport for dragon and a kill. Or an assist. Sorry. And in my mind, I'm like, hey, this is really, really good. I'm happy with that. And, you know, let's go back topside. The thing about that is, I'm now a little bit below farm of the set, and he's getting 2 tower plates. Boom. I come back to lane, he emotes the entire game, it's so funny. And I'm kind of worried about that. So I'm like, okay, well, gold-wise, we're probably pretty even. Red team has a gold advantage right now, and that's probably mostly because of the set, because, you know, tower plate and all. So right now, we have 2 kills to their 1, 10 minutes into the game, and you guys can kind of tell, here it is, it's a nice play. It's a nice ult into Thresh, into an ult that. And now Rengar's here, and it's a 2v3. But Thresh misplays. He should have hooked the Rengar and not the Senna. And then, well, it's a Rengar let loose on an AD carry. He gets a triple. Cool thing though, set TP for nothing. He doesn't get any CS, he doesn't get anything, and now he's about to get stopped back. Watch this. Boom. So he stopped backing, and I am just pushing the hell out of my wave. Now, when that happened, that was the triple I was talking about, bot lane, they all die. I was like, that is really, really not good, because the Rengar is a platinum player, but he has no rank history, if I remember right. Oh, sorry about that. I'm a little tired. He has no rank history. So, he could be a Smurf and platinum, and platinum may not be his only rank, so I was like, that's really not good. But I stay positive, and I get 2 tower plays, and then I back off, because I feel like the set's coming, which you'll see. There he is. So I'm backing. I caught up in gold. Our team's gold were still a good amount behind the enemy team in gold. Almost 1,000. Well, now more than 1,000, actually. And that is majority, if you notice, kind of, it's not CS per se, but the kill now. So the kill advantage, it was 2-1 to now 3-4. So those kills really gave him a lot of gold. By the way, in my opinion, the Nico is a hard counter to this Katarina. But oh, she had 1 more auto. I didn't even realize. This guy, he's fed now, so you can just WP any lane. Top lane, I'm freezing because I don't want him getting any farm without having to take damage. I'm walking down because the set's coming. He instantly ults Fiddlesticks. The Fiddlesticks gets W and gets all his health back because I need Fiddlesticks. I ult the set. I get 2 of the ult things down. I get all 3. I put the healing circle down. His W plus my thing keeps him alive. And then I'm just beating up on the Rengar. Which I feel, if he takes that kill, I kind of was upset about it at the time. Because I was like, I kind of needed that shutdown. But I think about it now and it's like, he's going to have more presence on the map than me right now. And I guess it was fine. And I got, you know, I'm now 103. I'm doing pretty good. I'm going to push in tower some more. I want to get this plate because it's like right there. I'm like, yummy, yummy. So I have flash. He no longer has flash. I almost have TP. He doesn't almost have TP. And I'm just abusing the hell out of this tower. Bot lane, by the way, I think they're about to get caught out soon. Because, if I remember correctly. Because this lane is really dumb. He hits R, she hits R, they die. I almost get first tower, and thinking back on it, I really should have. My TP's almost up. I know that. I put a control ward down. I'm like, I want the gold from this, but I think I go for it, but I don't get it in time. I just do a quick little trade on this guy. He doesn't respect that I am 2 levels ahead of him, and I just dodge his W, and then I just kill him. Him going back in right there killed him. He shouldn't have done that. Anyway, so quick, nice kill. I want to go for that kill. Oh god, Rengar's here. I have no mana. I try to flash all his damage, and I go aggro because I don't think I would have survived anyway. So I tried my best to, you know, he just had to walk through the bush and kill me, whatever. So I full send. If I had more mana, I would have killed him, but I didn't. So kind of sucks. Bot lane, dragon's up. I know this. I'm like, okay. However, our bot lane died to the this. I hate this. Casting Senna should not be a thing. I thought I got rid of it. I was wrong. Mid lane doing okay. I think they're down on farm. Yeah, they're down on farm. Is there a newer Neeko player? So last thing on Neeko is interesting. He's never played her. This is I feel like that's something like Charm Reward, but I don't even talk about Maokai. They're just free farming bot lane. They're technically kind of even in farm. They're a little bit ahead, but you know, that's what's gonna happen when they get kills all the time. That kind of sucks. Right now we have a 1-1 Misfortune and an 0-2 Thresh, which, you know, is what it is. Is it the best? No, but they're not, you know, rank it down, which in a like a ranked game would probably happen by now. It's good. So the Neeko is now the same level as the Katarina. Top lane, I'm just kind of warding, and we're just still farming. We're not really fighting that much anymore. I'm 2 levels up. I'm like, come at me if you dare, but I doubt you will. Bot lane, we're thinking about doing dragon. They put a control ward down for me. I asked them to. We see Senna walking up with the Maokai. We're like, okay. We see Rift Barrel spawn in mid. So I'm like, okay, well, I know that there's got to be a fight. So I back up a little bit. I do as much damage as I can. I see what they're fighting, and then I instantly back up and then TP. I TP in. I instantly go for the Senna. Actually, no, I think I go for the Maokai. Yeah. So I go for the Maokai here because he was the weakest right now, and I can just completely one-shot. I should have gotten that one, by the way. I don't know how I didn't. If I popped him, I would have dove. I dove here, thinking I could get the Senna. I couldn't because she bought Frozen Mallet. You read that, it slows me, and her health, she's just super tanky. I hate that. So I dive alone, hoping that teammates would help. We don't. We're not on the same page, which is fine. And also, I don't think we would have killed her anyway. So rather not me die than no one else. Because of that, though, Set gets first tower. If you see what he's building, by the way, he's building Bork. Bork is a tank killing item. There are really no tanks on our team. Why is he building that? Don't know. It's probably a newer Set player, which you can probably tell by the you know, way he's playing. Me, I finished Ravenous Hydra already, which is really, really good. Now 2-2-4. Our Fiddle is 5-1-1, which is, he's strong right now. Neeko is 0-1-2, which is fine. Misfortune is 2-1-3, which is good. And our Thresh is 0-3-3, which is fine because he's just, you know, our CC. The top lane, I'm kind of mad that he got for tower because if you look, I just needed to do my E twice and they die. Bot lane gets, they fight bot lane, or whatever, and then we have to back up because Rengar's bot, I would have been a 3v2, and they'd rather give a tower than die, which is smart. I, though, get top tower for that, because that's wherever he was. We see Rengar mid, we see Katarina mid, now they're all mid, and we're like, okay, well, what's going on? Fiddle really wants to ult here, and I said, just wait for me, wait for me, wait for me, I'm coming, I'm walking down. Now ult. I'm like, okay, you can ult now. I'm right here. He goes, okay. He ults in. It's a nice spear W. I go on the Maokai. I probably shouldn't have, but I feel like Senna would die. She doesn't die, even though I thought she would. And I just chase down the Maokai. Get the Maokai killed. Now it's 3v3 because the Neeko's backing, which I don't recommend that. He kind of backed and like left us and then 3v3, even though it could have been a 4v4. Or 4v3. Anyway, so Katarina hits R and everyone dies with Katarina. And then I was left in a 1v3 and just get popped by the Rengar, who is now 6-2. Now the set I pretty much eliminated from the game. He got some assists there. He got all the assists, but he's 0-3. You know, he's not going to be doing too much. He's building magic creatures. No armor against the Fed Fiora. Questionable, to say the least. I think they get tier 2 here. So they're all mid. Most of us are still dead. I'm still dead. And this game from here, I'm only uploading this because I think you know why, so you know how the game ends. But from here, you know, they're looking good. They still have tier 1 tower bot side and tier 1 tower mid. They've taken tier 1 and 2 mid, tier 1 on both top and bot. And I'm like, okay, they have more objectives. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, technically, we outscale. Because Senna is still, no matter how you think about her, she is still a support, in my mind. I don't care what you guys say in the comments. Senna is a support. People that play her 80 carry or high, and they should stop because she's not an 80 carry. Which you will show in the same thing, especially in the pace freaking, you know, crash. Right here, I was walking down because I kind of wanted the blue, but he ends up taking it, which is fine. But the Rengar just completely one-tops him, even though he has Zonia, which is fine. So we're just doing like a little skirmish here, not like a huge team fight. We're kind of backing up. I asked him to. The Nico draws them all away, but Nico will die for it. Sucks, because that's their lane. So the Maokai like hops on her and Senna grasps her when she's rooted from the Maokai, and then they just, you know, die. Kind of sucks. Blasting cone, huh? Okay, so they're pushing mid lane. If you saw them, they wanted to group. They want to get this tower bad. I'm just kind of baiting out some of their abilities here, and then I'm like, okay, well maybe I have W, so I can probably like walk up and make them think I'm gonna fight them. I'm thinking this in the back of my head. I'm like, okay, let's try to do something. So I keep leaving base, trying to bait something so I can run away. They're not going for it, but the Thresh is right here. They're wanting to look for a play. Justin wants to look for a play. He's the Fiddlesticks. I just told him that's his name. I'm just free farming. We don't know where anyone is except for the Katarina and Senna, who's bot side trying to get the tier 2 tower. Fiddlesticks is there, doing a nice little bit of damage, gets them stacked off. They're running away, they're backing up. We set right here, and I'm like, okay, this is going to turn into a fight with the Rengar top. They don't have their damage. I'm like, okay, I'm going to fight this. So I instantly pretty much put R onto the set. Okay, he R's me, and then I R him. I want that. I'm pretty much destroying this guy. I flash so I can get the R finisher on him. Kill him. Bot side though, I get the set, but the Senna gets our Fiddlesticks. And you know, it is what it is. We get 1 for 1, but the only thing is the Rengar got tier 2 and I'm now teleporting because I really do not want him getting, you know, face tower. He R's away because he's scared of me, which he should be, because I'm 4-3-5. He may be 7-3, but I am very, very strong. I think I decide to stay here. Do I? No, I think I back and then I walk back top lane to go to the Rengar. Yeah, that's what I do. So if you want to look at my items really quick, I'm building a Trinity Quartz after that. So I'm just clearing the way that the Rengar just pushed in because I don't want them getting too much damage on the tower for free. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going to walk top because we don't know where Rengar is. If he's going to do the same pattern, he's going to still be topside. So I kind of wait for the wave to push in because I know it's coming. I kind of hover back so I can see if he's on the map. Boom, he's there. I go instantly aggressive. Reason why is because Fiora is the best, in my opinion, 1v1 champion. So I stack Conqueror. He has Electrocute, which I feel like he should have gone Conqueror, but he didn't. And I just completely pop him like a watermelon. Fiora is the best 1v1 champion, and he should not have taken that fight. Katarina hits R, and pretty much one-shots them, send it to you. Nico hits a nice R, but only on the Maokai. I'm going on the set so he can't get any more kills. I kill the set, and I'm running mid lane. The Senna keeps slow with auto attacks because of this, which still frustrates me. And yeah, so that was a 3 for 2, if I'm not mistaken. Technically, because I killed the Rengar top. But so right now I'm just trying to bait out some abilities. See the Maokai R, they really want to dive this. I'm like, you know what, whatever. I go a little bit aggressive because I see the Nico went back and he got help. I go aggressive on the Maokai. I don't think I'm going to get this. I kind of back up a little bit because I feel like I would die. Nico hits a nice EQ. Ref is going on her set EQs. I say we need to back up before we just leave. The rest is going to be completely dozed, by the way. This set used TP, and he's 1 in 5 right now. This set used TP if he wants to kill him. So, he just flashes, and, you know, W's and everything. He really wants to kill. He's killed in the tower. The Rengar ults and then flashes to kill the Misfortune, but the Nico picks it up because she towered up. So right now the Rengar just flashed. Right now the Rengar is now 8 and 5. The 2 and 6 set he just used all of his summoners to get a single kill and then die. It doesn't work. I'm farming because I need to keep ahead of this guy because if I can keep him out of the game while I'm strong, we have advantage. The Fiddlesticks is kind of, he's doing a lot of damage, but he's dying like every time he can survive, which isn't his fault. I need blue, like I was saying, because she's very mana intense. You'll see, there's a few examples so you can probably like tell, but she's very mana intense in my opinion. So I'm backing up now. I pushed in lane. We don't know where anyone is except for the Katarina mid. Did that GLP use? GLP used by Fiddlesticks. For some reason. So we see that this stream mid, Misfortune is bot lane by herself, but she has GA, so I'm not as worried about her dying to the Rengar because she may die, but she may get a return kill. I'm asking for help, so she pings that she's on her way. The Fiddlesticks is a nice ult right here. We're just doing like a little mini skirmish with it, like a huge fight. I'm getting changed CC by this. I got rooted, and I got rooted by her, and I got slowed by her, and then Rengar just ulted over the wall and popped me. And we pretty much get ace. We have the Fiddlesticks that's almost dead, barely survived, and then Nico that just ran. So we almost died, and we see them walking up towards Baron. You can see the Baron ping. We had the ward right here, so we knew they were going there. And yeah, so they're gonna get Baron for that, which is pretty free. But in my mind, I'm like, Baron this early in the game? Sorry, I'm yawning, guys. I didn't do this last commentary. Too bad it got corrupted. Anyway. Do we have a red? Yeah, okay. They should have stole that before they left. Enemy team should have. Nico's playing a little passive. She doesn't want to get one shot by the Rengar, which I understand. And I don't know why she has these two slow items, but she didn't take Glacial. I don't understand, really. But their own. What else was I gonna say? I'm building now. I finished Trinity Force, and I am now building whatchamacallit, Sterak's Gauge. Anyway, so I'm top lane split pushing, but I have TP up, and I know Dragon's up, and we need this dragon because it's the last dragon. I instantly TP in, and I W right off the bat, so I don't get any damage done to me, and I stun them, and I instantly go onto the center. I get my ult off, they do as much damage as they want, but I'm just healing. I go on the Senna, I flash on the Senna, I get her damage, I flash, and then I go on the Katarina, because the Katarina's really strong. I go on the set, kill the set, and then I see the Rengar, I'm like, the Rengar's going for our teammate, but that was the fake, so I just go after him, and then I go on the Maokai, and boom. Pentakill me Fiora. And this, right here, that fight won us this game. Because they were ahead on, they're still ahead on gold, they were really ahead on kills, they were ahead on towers, they were doing really good. But that got me so fed that I knew that this won this game. We also got Dragon Port. We have Infernal Soul, which means I'm going to be doing stupid damage. And I'm going to split push, and I get this tower. It's free. We got, like, I'm just chunking this thing. Boom. Mid lane, they're just kind of pushing the wave a little bit. I back off after I clear this, and I back. I think I put a ward and then back right now. Or maybe I just back, okay. Do I have a ward up? No. Okay. I should have done that if I had one, but I think I stood there just in case the Rengar would, if he walked in this bush, he wouldn't see me because I'm right here. He's there. I'm now level 16. I think I'm the highest level in the game. I am. So, since I've been split fixing and stuff, I have 164 to his 100 now 1 farm. So I'm ahead on farm of the set. I have more kills. I have more kill participation and kills in the set. I've had more presence on the map. I do a lot more damage in this set. This is a nice fight, by the way. This is the kind of team fight that I was expecting him to have the entire game, and this is what I like. So I'm just in the front line doing as much damage as I can, except Katarina goes in the back line. I killed a Rengar here, but since the Katarina got like 3 assists, look at her ult timer. She ulted just now in that fight, gets an assist, her ult's back up. You saw it right there. And now it's back up and I die because it just threw a swoon and I couldn't heal off that last kill. Katarina is stupid. I think Katarina is one of the stupidest champions right now because she can just hit R, your bot lane dies because it's too squishy, and then she can hit R, like, that was 2 R's in under 20 seconds. And the R, if you don't know what it does, if you want to read that, Grievous Wounds, she's down a 48-second cooldown, but if you read her passive, maybe? I don't know if she is. Can I click on her? Can I click on her? Oh, I have to wait. Where's me? I'm so dead. Anyway, so her passive is, she does like a little spinny thingy. But when she gets a kill or a kill assist, it resets the timers on her. Well, it resets the timers like 100% on her main abilities, and I think halves the timer on the ult. And so she got like 3 assists or kills or whatever. That's mine, by the way. I'm like, okay, I really. That's not mine. That's unfortunate. Blue Trinket is what I go a lot. I don't know if I have it yet. I don't. Blue Trinket is what I recommend for top and bot laners. Mid laners, I like to keep them Yellow Trinket. Red Trinket for support, and then the Fiddlesticks is whatever. But Blue Trinket's really good for like knowing where people are around the map at all times. So mid lane, there's Suriva mid lane pushing it in. I'm bot lane trying to wait for the Rengar. I saw him farming, and I thought maybe he'd come. I'd expect him to be right here, and the timing's off, so I go, but he's there, and instantly ults away from me. He sees that I'm here, and I'm like, okay. He doesn't want anything to do with me, so he runs away. So we see the Rengar right there. He's tracking down. We know that he sees him because the eyes. And then he throws the E, but doesn't hit. That's Maokai telling the Rengar, don't do that fight, because if you die, you know, you're our damage right now. So don't die. Now, if you notice, Senna is 10-14. I hate that. He should never get away with this, but it is, you know. It's Senna casting, getting strong because it's a stupid thing, it shouldn't work. We go for a blind hook, try to pick him off, we don't get one. I'm telling them we should go for this fight, but we need to bait out Maokai R. Fiddlesticks decides he's going to walk up, try to ult from inside Pigeon, which is very smart. Instantly does it. But if you notice, they just run. They don't even slow down, they just run. So I'm, in my mind, I'm right here. I'm like, okay, I'm going to avoid the R. I get rooted. I try to avoid the R. I come back up. I'm like, I don't know if we can fight this until I see our damage. We do a lot, and I mean a lot of damage. We all focus the same people, which is really good. I'm focusing the Senna while they're focusing the Katarina because I feel like this is way more important. Pop her like a water balloon, gone. They got the... What's my healing, by the way? Healing in this game right now is stupid. Look at that. I went from being like that second bar. I'm tanking, by the way. I want this tower. I'm like heavy tanking. Their X pops. That's why I don't really mind. And we're just pushing that fight. Rengar, on the other hand, Fiddlesticks back to try to stop the Rengar, still pushing, but he sits under tower for like 30 minutes and dies. For some reason. He should have just backed up. Elder Dragon's coming up. We get tower inhib, and they want to back right now, but I'm saying we can get one tower when the Maokai sets up, and we can just run away from that, because I'm not worried about either of them. We can tell them if need be. They're coming up soon, and I decide, okay guys, we're going to go for Elder. Don't back, just go straight Elder. And they're like, okay. So we're going. We try to get this. I don't know if I should. I think I just started Elder, yeah. Yep, start Elder. We're doing as much damage as we can. We don't have Fiddlesticks, but they don't have Rengar. So it's not a smite battle. It's a who can do more damage to the dragon battle. And I am doing as much as I can. Look at my mana, by the way. Look how much I have right now. And it's one trade fight. I completely destroy him. But my mana's gone. I have like that much. So in one fight it uses that much mana, which is a lot, in my opinion at least. So we're backing. We don't want the super minions. It's the first wave, so they have two of them. I don't want the super minions taking anything, so I'm just doing as much damage as I can. Elder Dragon does. Look at my mana, by the way. It was almost full, and now it's gone, and just kind of super minions. It's stupid. Her mana is freaking crazy usage. I thought about doing a tier item on her. If you guys want to see that, let me know. I want to like try interesting builds on champions that a lot of people don't do. It'd be cool to start a new meta, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, Katarina's mid, trying to prevent, doing what I was doing, trying to prevent the minions from getting to their bases. They only have one Nexus Tower now. But that was kind of a sneaky Baron. I had a feeling, I was saying they could be doing Baron, but I was like, nah, there's no way they're doing it. They were. By the way, best ward in the game. It's a little Pangu with his skis. Oh, he's so cute. Anyway. So we're pushing mid lane. I'm asking them, hey guys, group, because this is like free. Our teammate leaves, but they were having Wi-Fi issues, so they just instantly come back. We know Rengar's top, by the way. There he is. He ulted, kind of killed him his fortune, but him DCing saved his life. Funniest shit ever. We were like, oh god, he's dead. Not really. So there's 4 mid. You know about them. I'm saying, guys, let's go. Fiddle's trying to look for a sneaky ult, but I say don't do a sneaky ult. We're gonna push them under tower, and we can probably kill them all right here. So I'm like, guys, trust me. We have Elder. I'm literally saying, guys, we have Elder. We need to like push our advantage. We know that what's his name was bot, but we don't see him. If he were smart, he would be pushing, split pushing, and trying to take our towers. He could have like won if they base raced, but they didn't. Anyway, so right now I'm in their base. I'm frontlining. I'm trying to kill all their minions. You know, they're Baron buff, but we have true damage because of Elder. Our Elder's almost out. You can barely see it's almost out. Boom. We're tower diving, but I'm tanking. But I have GA, by the way. My last buy was GA. I have Death Stance, GA, Sterak. So right now I'm just so strong, and my healing is crazy. Even with them having anti-healing, I just don't die. And then that was the end of the game. We push our advantage because Elder is super strong, and never ever underestimate Elder. Now if you see really quick, the Sett was saying that Sett had teleport and could have gone bot lane, because if you notice, they got one of our towers. Well, didn't end up paying off because I had TP too, and I was saying if they do anything, I can TP down to stop them. That was the game. It was a really fun game. This was like the most fun I've actually had in a long time. Like this game was so much fun. So yeah, so we ended the game. Can I look? Yeah, so 17-5-13 with 221 farm. That is second most farm underneath the Rengar, who was split pushing for God knows how long. I was grouped for a long time. So in the lane matchup between us two, this is kind of actually a skill matchup. Because if the Sett plays it right, at least, he can kill me. But if the Fiora is good, in my opinion, I think I'm a pretty good Fiora, you can just eat them alive. His first, thing, he never ever bought anti-healing. When you go against a Fiora, first item you buy anti-healing Executioner's thingy. I think that's what it's called, something like that. Then, don't buy Bork. Against a Fiora, don't buy Bork. Bork, I am not a tank. Bork is not a good item. He may have done it for the slow, but there's other items you can get for that. He should have built kind tanky right off the rip. Boots. No, besides the Fiddlesticks, not that many people are doing AP, and they may have like CC, which could have been a threat for him, which I understand, but he's a Sett. He can just hit R and then W, and he has a shield the size of his HP bar. He should really have been playing more aggro, which he didn't. Fiddlesticks went 9 and 8, 19. Good performance. Some of those deaths could have been avoided with Zonia timings, but you know, that's the game. No one's perfect, and the damage he did was crazy in team fights, and that's all that matters. The Neeko did really well for not being like a Neeko player, and for having a kind of hard matchup. Like technically, Neeko counters her early, only early. Late game, the countering can just fly around like a freaking bat on cocaine and just, you know, you can't touch her. Senna Maokai. Sorry, I hate it. It's disgusting. And Thresh 01020. We were I was kind of thinking in my head, bro, you can learn how to count. So there's like O, then there's 20, 10, then 20. Yeah, it's funny as hell. Misfortune 968 did really good. And yeah, so in damage, I don't know if I can pull it up right now. But I know for a fact I had most damage in the game. Then it was, I think, Rengar, then Fiddle, then Misfortune, then Senna, then I think Katarina, Neeko, Zet, Maokai, Thresh, if I remember correctly. But yeah, so the damage was good by me. They didn't counterpick. The only one that built against me was this one and Senna. This Executioner's Calling right there. That's what the set should have bought level 1 or 2 or whatever when I killed him. You know, when he backed that first time, or maybe when Rengar got the kill and he got the assist. He really needed to buy that. This item counters me. Anyway, so that's it. Tell me if you guys liked this. I thought it was really fun. This is the most fun, like I said, I've had in a long time. So yeah, thank you for watching, and leave a like and a comment. And if you want me to see more Clash, tell me, because this is really fun. This time I'll actually record instead of having to do a POV commentary. Anyway, y'all have a fantastic Father's Day, and I'll see you next video. Peace.